Oh, here we go.
Picture the scene. You're a getaway driver, waiting in your nondescript car outside the bank for the guys. Suddenly, alarms start ringing, police cars appear from every direction, and then the car doors burst open and your crew scrambles inside. You peek in your rearview mirror to see every road behind you blocked. A quick glance in front shows the same problem. Out of the corner of your eye, you notice a metal ramp propped up against a dumpster, and you see an opportunity. You spin the car around, lining it up perfectly with the ramp, and then you gun it. As you get closer, the police cars start closing in. Still, you aim for the ramp, the gap getting narrower and narrower every second. And then, just as you're about to hit the ramp and take flight, you wake up. Sadly, or rather thankfully, you're not really a getaway driver. But what if you could play as one in a game? Think Drive, but without all the smouldering and murder. Sounds fun, right? Well, it would be if such a game existed. I'm Mark from Racing Games, and I'm here today to state one simple thing. We need a good getaway game.
Hold up on a 6.
So before I go on, I should stress I'm not talking about the game series The Getaway. Although come to think of it, that also needs a new entry. Let me just write that one down for a future video. No, I'm talking about a game where you play as a getaway driver, a former racer entering a criminal world where their driving skills would be more than useful. You can almost see the opening stages of the game now, racing around Silverstone after being told this is your last chance to make it as a driver, only for your rival to send it up the inside, taking you both out of the race and you out of the sport. Now before you all start typing what I know you'll be typing, Need for Speed is still a racing series involving underground street racing. Sure, sometimes you need to evade the cops, but that's not the same as working as a getaway driver. I'm talking more about the evade the police missions in Watch Dogs than racing whilst being chased by the police like in Need for Speed. Even Grand Theft Auto doesn't quite scratch the itch I'm talking about. Basically, we need a story-driven game about a disgraced former racer who turns to a life of crime as a getaway driver in order to pay the bills. Is that really too much to ask? Better yet, why not a game where the main character works their life of crime in order to fund their racing career? That way, you get the best of both worlds. One minute you're evading the police whilst transporting a heist crew back to their safe house, the next you're back in your racing suit working your way through the feeder series on your way to the top. Formula 1 has always been an expensive sport to get into, so this doesn't exactly cross the line of reality. Not that we're saying any current drivers moonlight as wheelmen, of course. To go a step further, why not make the goal of the game to win the top racing championship? But the only way to get to the top is by being a successful getaway driver. If you get caught by the feds, you'll obviously miss the next race, as A, you can't afford it, and B, you'd most likely be in jail. Wait, maybe I should have said those the other way round. You can afford to mess up a race or two, so long as you continue to bring in the funds for the team. If the money dries up, then you're in trouble. That way, the player is motivated to be both a good track racer and a good wheelman. Stick in some wheel compatibility and you have an awesome game.
Here we go, everyone. Hold on tight.
But anyway, this is just my concept for a game, and it might just be about to exist on screen too. Netflix have recently announced The Formula, a film all about an F1 prodigy who has to enter the criminal underworld in order to save their family. This definitely sounds like a must-watch for any racing fan, and would also be the perfect catalyst for a video game tie-in. Even the title is ideal for a video game. With John Boyega starring and Robert De Niro both producing and appearing, this has the potential to be a really good watch. I know I'll be there when it first releases, and I'm sure you will be too. What do you think? Do you believe a getaway game will be a runaway success, or do you think it will be caught by the cops? Let us know down below. For now though, thank you for watching. I've been Mark from Racing Games. Like the video and subscribe to the channel to help us out. and now I'm off to brush up on my driving skills. Mickey and the boys need a quick escape, and I really need a new set of brake pedals for the race next week.
1036, minor impact, suspect hit me in the side. I repeat, suspect hit me in the side.